Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to do a video that is very fitting right now. So I'm going to do a video on how I like to try and cheer myself up if I'm not having the greatest week, day, month. Because last week, and maybe the bit of a week before, I had a pretty bad week and possibly a bit more, because I don't know, I was just so overwhelmed and stressed with school. I hadn't posted all week, I had nothing to post, I had no videos, I felt like I hadn't seen my friends, I felt like I hadn't seen like my boyfriend a lot. I just was like whoa, and I just didn't have a good week, which then obviously is going to reflect into other things. I was like, I'm so ugly, I'm so pale, blah, blah, blah. Like literally it just went oh, but it's a new week. I'm feeling good again, because on Friday I completely finished one of my subjects, which is actually two of my subjects because it counts as 2 A-levels, but I finished it. So now I have a lot more time, a lot less to do at school. I feel like I'm regaining my mental strength. I'm no longer going absolutely insane. So I'm gonna just talk to you about some ways, some tips, some tricks, how I cheer myself up. And they're not like sit and meditate, because to be honest, like, it's not gonna work. I mean, like, I probably will mention that, but like, just hear me out. They're not ridiculous, like, stupid, unrealistic things. So like, the first thing I'm gonna do if I'm sad is I can't force myself to do anything if I'm upset or if I'm stressed. I literally just sit there and I don't force myself to, and I try not to make myself feel bad because of that. Yeah, and the thing is, not making yourself feel bad for not doing these things. So like, all last week I didn't go to the gym once. Like, I just didn't go. I'd be sitting in my bed and I'd just be so tired and like overwhelmed. I was like, I can't find it in me to go to the gym. If I go, I'm not going to have a good session, I'm not going to enjoy it. So I just didn't force myself to go. There was absolutely no point. Like, just not forcing yourself to do things. Not literally crying your eyes out and being like, okay, I'm going to go and do that essay I need to do, because there's no point. You're not in a good mental state. It won't be a good essay, it won't be a good gym session. Like, there's no point forcing yourself to do anything. Literally, just sit there. Like, there's no point. I can't. That's one way that I start. I start by just being like, okay, we got to accept it. We're not having a good day. We're not having a good week. Don't force yourself to do anything, because you're just going to make yourself more stressed. So that is probably the first thing. The second thing is when I may be feeling a bit better, or I don't know, if I'm having just like a moment, once I finish my moment, once I finish crying, whatever I'm doing. Normally I'm a bit overwhelmed because of school. Well, last week it definitely was. So one way I'm going to overcome that is by overcoming the things that are stressing me out, by doing the things I'm overwhelmed by, but starting with maybe the easiest bit, the smallest bit, the thing I enjoy most, or I don't know, like something, like for example, the subject I finished is health and social, and when you're given a task, you get given back corrections. So say I had 2 corrections to do, a photo shoot to do for art, revision notes, or an essay for psychology. The first thing I'd probably start with is either something art because it's fun, or like a health and social correction, because once I've done it, that's it, the task is done, and they're normally quite small. So like, just something little, just start with something small that you can do, that's easy, that won't require too much mental strength. Or even if you've got an essay to do, just plan it, just write out some points, do you know what I mean? Like, just start with something little and then appreciate that you've done that. Be like, okay, even though I've done something small, I've done it, we're a step closer to like this thing or whatever it is that's stressing you out being over. Like, you're nearly there, you've nearly done it, you're halfway, maybe less. And if I'm not feeling that, if I can't bring myself to do work because I'm so stressed, because sometimes I'm like that, if I'm so stressed, the last thing I want to do is this work that I'm stressed about. I don't know why, and I'm sure you can relate, but that's that. So I'll just start by doing something I like. So if I'm literally bedbound, so upset, so stressed, and I'll just be like, okay, let's get up and do something I like. Let's get up, and if I am feeling it, let's go to the gym, or let's get up and have a bath, or let's get up and read a book, or let's get up and go on Instagram, or do you know what I mean? Just get up, do something you like, start having fun, go out with your friends. Like, just start with something that you enjoy to start like to start unwinding and just calming down a little bit. Just forget everything else and just start doing something you like. Start by cheering yourself up. Like, forget about the work if you can't do that right now. Just start by doing something that you know will cheer yourself up. Literally go and get in the bath. Go and put your favourite film on and watch it 6 times on repeat. Go and, do you know what I mean? Like, start with something fun if you're really in a place where you're upset. Like, if you're stressed, yeah, okay, fair enough. Do something you like. Calm down, like, unwind. And then maybe start to do your work. But if you're actually just full on, like, upset, like, don't bother. Don't think about that for now. Just trying to start do things that will cheer you up. So for me, I would like maybe get up, get a bath, come and sit in my bed and watch my favourite film. Or go and see Chi, and like the other day I was so upset and Chi came around and she bought me loads of food, and then we went on a drive, and then we went for dinner. Like, do you know what I mean? Just like treating yourself a little bit. Like, just do something you like. I'm probably the worst for this when it comes to being upset or stressed, but trying to think of some positive things. So like when I was stressed, it's like, okay, if I do this last correction, these last 2 corrections, this last task, whatever it is, that's it, I'm done, I'm finished. Being like, okay, I've had a really bad week, but okay, I've had a really bad week, but at least I can go to school. Like, at least I get the privilege of going to school. Okay, I've had a really bad week, but at least it's been good weather. Or okay, I've had a really bad week, but like, at least my hair looks good today. Or I've had a really bad week, but then trying to tell yourself things like, okay, I'm having a bad day, but I've got my friends, I've got my family, I've got my food, my water, a roof over my head, I've got everything I could need. You know what I mean? Like, or just being like, okay, I'm having a bad day, but wow, I look great today. Like, try not to then put yourself down. Like, okay, I'm having a bad day, but like, I look cute. Do you know what I mean? Don't let having a bad day go into everything else that you do. Like, don't let it affect your self-esteem, and then because I mean, like, guilty, but you just gotta try. And I know when you're in that space you can't think of anything worse and you can't bring yourself to think anything good, but you just really gotta try, because it will make it a lot easier and you'll get over it pretty quick. One thing you've got to think, I'm going to talk more about this book in a video soon, but I have a book on the law of attraction, and basically, whether people believe it or not, the law of attraction is how life works. It's how everything in your life happens. You make it happen through your thoughts, through your mindset, through what you do. Everything that happens to you in your life, you have made happen. Every good thing, every bad thing, like, you've made it happen. You're in this place because you've got overwhelmed, you've had a bad mindset, which has made you not do your work, or which has made you think about your life, or think about yourself badly, or think about your relationships badly. And you have to think, you put these thoughts into the world of things that you want and things that you want to achieve, and, you know, just things you want from life. And you get upset when your vibrations don't match. So you're like, okay, okay, let's say, like, for me, for example, okay, I want 1,000 subscribers by whenever. I'll get upset if I'm thinking something that's not in that vibrational match, because this is what I want, this is who I am, this is something I really want for myself. And so if I'm sitting there like, oh, okay, I don't believe I can do it, I'm not worthy of it, I can't do it, there's no way I'm ever gonna reach it, thinking really bad things, I'm gonna be upset because these negative thoughts don't match what I want. They're not true to who I am, they're not true to what I want, so it's gonna make me upset because they're just not true. You get upset because your thoughts aren't a vibrational match to what you want, and that's true. Think about every time you've been upset. Why are you upset? Because you're thinking negative things. And if you're thinking negative things, then that's not true to who you are, because everybody wants to feel good, everybody wants to be happy, and you want to feel good, but you're sitting there saying all these bad things. Well, they don't match. So you're not going to get what you want, because you can ask all you want, but you have to allow yourself to receive it. You have to allow the universe giving it to you. The universe is trying as hard as it can, but it can't give it to you if you don't believe it can happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, so you want to be happy, but you're saying all these negative things, and you're upset because you're thinking this. Well, you're upset because it's negative and it doesn't match what you want. And that's how you know you have to change your mindset. It tells you by your emotions. Your emotions are telling you how, like, you just need to read this book and you'll all understand. But basically, when you're upset, take it as a note that you're not being true to who you are. When you're upset, you're not being true to who you are. And that might sound rude, that might sound blunt, that might be like, shut up, I am being true to who I am, I'm bloody upset, because yeah, me too, I get it, but you do just have to think, I'm upset because I'm not being true to who I am. Like, I'm saying all these bad things about myself and my life, and that's just not true to who I am, so I'm gonna get upset because it isn't. I don't know, that might sound absolutely crazy to some of you, but that's life. So I put down simply just spend time with the friends or family or boyfriends and girlfriends and all whoever floats your boat, whoever makes you happy, whoever you have a good time with. Sorry, I'm using natural lighting, I feel like it keeps changing. Whoever you have fun with, whoever, just spend time with like-minded people who you're gonna have fun with. So I was upset a week. Friday I went and see my boyfriend. Saturday he came around and we just went and did like really fun things. We literally just went on a drive, went down all the roads that just like follow beaches and we could just look out to the beach. We put on some songs, we sang our heart out. Video on that coming soon on her channel. It was going to be my channel, but we didn't get the camera angle right, so I'm not actually really in it. So Chi's gonna post it because it's more of literally Chi. You can see me from here like downwards. But anyway, and then we went for dinner and like just had fun. Like just although you probably can't think of anything, like I literally didn't want her to come around. I texted her and I was like, don't come around, I'll probably just make you sad. I was like, literally like, don't. And she was like, I'm coming around, if you want me to leave, I'll leave. We don't even have to talk, we don't have to have fun, like I'm just gonna come and be there and hopefully we can like cheer you up. And I was literally like, oh, I don't want her to come. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want you to come. I was so upset, but she left and that was me. I was in a good mood all of yesterday, I was in a good mood Saturday. Like, you just, or not force, but just trust yourself sometimes and trust your friends that going out with them, and if it's not working, you're still upset, then leave. Because I've done that before. I've gone out and I thought, okay, let's go and try and do something or go to a party. I'm just at that party, I'm like, this isn't what I want to be doing. You can just go home, that's okay, but try it because it might change your mood completely. Have a little pamper sesh, you know. So if I'm upset, I like to like get in the bath, put a face mask on, like maybe tan my face a little bit because that makes me feel so much more like feeling myself. Like I feel so insecure when I'm like pale. As soon as I put a bit of tan on, I'm like, okay, let's go. Yeah, like just do whatever makes you feel a bit better. Some people might go and get their nails done or like get a haircut. Like halfway through last week I had like a haircut and I was scared I was gonna hate it because I was in a bad mood, but I was like, okay. And then I like had a bath and did a face mask, like put some tan on my face, and I was like, okay, we can rock with this, we can roll. Like you know yourself, you know what makes you feel good. For me, feel good is like putting on a bit of tan and like loving life. For some people, feeling good might be like, I'm gonna go get my nails did, I'm gonna go get my lashes did. For some people, feeling good might be like, oh, I'm not gonna wear any makeup this week because I don't like wearing makeup. Then don't. Like whatever makes you feel good, just do it. Like for most people I think that's a little bit of a pamper, like a bit of a pick-me-up, but if it's not, then do your thing. The final thing is like lots of sleep and lots of yummy food. Like if you're upset, just have a good night's sleep. Get in bed at 9 o'clock and don't get out of bed till 12 o'clock the next day. Sit in bed with, I still have some of the food she bought me. Oh my god! Whoa, I just remembered she bought me a pint of ice cream. I mean, I don't know if it's a pint, that was very American. But yeah, like sit in bed with some yummy food, like go out for dinner, order food, make yourself your favourite meal, like just let yourself, just treat, you like really just have to treat yourself well with positive thoughts, positive people, things you like, I was gonna say things you don't like, don't do that. Just, the main key when you're upset is just like not forcing yourself to do anything. Realising why you're upset, realising what's made you upset, realising like just really like deeply how you feel and like yeah, why you feel that way, and then like you know yourself better than anyone else. I can say all this, but then none of this might not help some of you. You probably know what will make you happier, and these are things that I know will make the majority of people happier. Yeah. But if you aren't having a good week or a good day, I hope it gets better, or a good life. I hope it gets better. I hope you can like find it within yourself to cheer yourself up and like help yourself and just do positive things, although it can be really hard. I'm just sitting here trying to like preach, but whatever. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope it helped some of you maybe. If it didn't, then fair sorry, but dislike it. If you did like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more, because I'm going to do a few more videos like this, I think, like on the same topic. So subscribe for some of that coming soon. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you next time. Bye!